24 people are facing charges accused of trying to meet up with kids under the age of 13 to have sex. And one of those arrested is a former San Jose fire captain.
KCRA 3's Golston Dart tells us about the Sacramento County operation.
Yeah, they're coming from different walks of life. Lisa, Ty, that arrest was part of Operation Spring Cleaning. More than 20 agencies in our area taking part in this 3-day sting in Sacramento County. This was held at the end of March. The goal here was to find people setting up meetings with children under the age of 13 with the intention of having sex with them. 24 people were arrested in this sting. The Sacramento County Sheriff's Office was the lead agency here, and deputies say that the suspects range from men in their 20s to one guy in his 70s. Deputies say that undercover officers posed as children under 13 on social media platforms. They struck up conversations with the suspects, who then arranged to meet with the children who they didn't know were undercover officers. Here's one example of an exchange between an undercover officer and one of the people arrested after they had agreed to meet in person. The Sacramento County Sheriff says that parents need to pay attention to what their children are doing.
Anna Walker, there's no one model for someone that's involved with this. But I can't stress enough to parents, do your job. You're the parent. It's not negotiable on phones, on social media platforms. Know what your kids are doing. Because a lot of parents, oh, I don't want to get in a fight and argue with it. You're the parent. This happens all the time. We got 24 here. How many more are out there doing this day in and day out?
Yeah, it does make you wonder. The sheriff says that several of these people are in positions where they have access to children or in positions of public trust, including that former San Jose fire captain that we were talking about. We first reported that Friday. Also, a Sunday school teacher and a U.S. Postal Service employee.
This is certainly disturbing on many levels. Golston, the Sacramento County District Attorney's Office has a program to help educate children and parents on these types of dangers, don't they?
Yeah, it's a good tool, too. The program is called iSmart, and what happens is staff will go into schools and they'll actually teach with real-life scenarios that resulted in prosecutions, and it helps alert kids on how they can be lured online. It also includes some information just to educate parents so that they know what to watch out for. But at the end of the day, yeah, parents need to kind of monitor what's going on.
Absolutely.
I'm just still gobsmacked that, I mean, people, you know, they're still out there doing this kind of thing. It's just unbelievable.
What a great tool for kids and their families.
Absolutely.
To get ahead of it. Thank you, Golston.
All right.